Foreign nationals have gathered outside the Refugees Office Diakona Center in Durban this afternoon. This comes after they spent a night outside the South African police station in Durban Central.
This office of lawyers, they deal with law. These people, they came for refugee social services. And then after us living here, they close office. There is a notice for 2 weeks. So without police, we are not safe.
They say that they do not want shelter, but they want protection from the police since they are scared that South Africans want to kill them.
We never come here for shelter, so we come here for safety. Safety and shelter, they are two things which are totally different. We came here because they're starting to poke knives on us. We show at the police station over 5 people who have injured from local community. Shelter, who told us where to stay when we were staying here? We find that we are not safe. That's why we are talking to you, my leadership. That's why we are talking to you. We are clear on our statement that we never asked them because we heard about them. Myself, I have to prove you because you are new here. They called me, I never organized it. This is my document. But because I'm a spiritual leader of these people, I cannot leave them. I would die with them. If they leave, I will live with them. So we never ask someone shelter because no one who paid us rent before.
Ngisebenzela ngase station esalon yakho abantu. Then njengoba ukuthi mhlamba abantu basengene la bamile lesiphithi nje sikhona. Hayi ngoba ukuthi mhlambe ufuna ukulwa cha. Mhlambe ngizolisebenzisa lizobaronga kancane. Abantu ngingasho ukuthi mhlambe harassment things. Ukusaba. Ngoba akekho ukufika mhlamba angazimela elwe ne-citizen. Never. Akekho lo muntu. And it's not ukuthi ipurpose yalabo ukufika ukuthi banayo. Balwe noma bazidefende cha hayikho leyo. Into siyaziyo nje phela ukuthi sila ngokuthula. Siphile ngokuthula. Imagine lo mhlambe balekile kubo ngenxa kuyaliwa. Efike futhi la ecabanga ukuthi ngithola ukuthula. Efike futhi la sekunje sekuyaliwa.
Morris believes that no one is above the law and those who are illegal should face the consequences.
Ngampela illegal. It's right, it's a law. Ngeke ngampela ngibikisane nawo ngithi ayikho wrong, i-right. Inkinga kuyileyo manner of approach. Noma ukuthi unalo iphepha. Mawufika leso sikhathi ukushawa uyashawa, ukuphushwa noma yini bangafuna ukuyenza bayenza kuwena noma ukuthi unalo. Into njena naleyo. So kuza ukuthi upresident uyakhuluma njalo ukhuza uyakhuza kodwa akekho lalelayo. Akekho ngampela. So laba bala it's like abana i-protection. Ngoba mawulimala uye emaphoyiseni alivula icala, alikho icala yalendo much and much. Alikho all over around the country. Alikho. So kuyilapho thina simakude sibeke ubani sizobuka ubani yabona leyo naludaba lo mhla ka 30 June deadline kuthiwa njalo deadline mhla ka 30 make sure
fikela ngingane yaza lo so makufika kwami la ngifike nje ngithi i-refugee ngamukela ngani ngamukela ilokhuza immigration and the Department of Home Affairs bangamukela bathi okay you are seeking what refuge resettlement angithi so njengamanje mina ngilaphi ngise South Africa sengibulele la.
You just protect us. If you're gonna put us on the edge, our life, because
on the road, yes.
I don't know, wherever you're gonna put us is fine. This is what we've been saying from yesterday. If you say no, let us go back, go back. If you say stay here, we will just need you guys to be with us because there are locals who want to kill us. That's all.
Some ended up being injured because they did not want to comply with the police. Their biggest fear is the 30th of June.
We saw earlier foreign nationals saying they were going to camp there because they were seeking safety. Police now dispersing them, and they are now seem to be involved in, I don't know what we would call it, but tear gas has been used at this point. It does seem that the police are using tear gas to disperse this group of protesters. The protesters told us earlier, and you saw our reporting with Zakona Chona from the scene a few moments ago, about half an hour ago now, in which he explained that this group had arrived there to say that they were seeking some kind of refuge because the March and March movement, which claims to be against foreign nationals, undocumented foreign nationals rather, was threatening them. And as a result now, the police removing them. We can go now to Zakona Chona. Zakona, what started this? What's happening?
Well, Stephen, these people have been gathering outside the Durban Central Police Station since yesterday. They say they came to call for help and ask for protection after they were threatened out of their homes. There was a deadline that was given to them by March and March to vacate their homes and businesses on the 30th of June. The deadline is yet to come, but they're saying they fear for their lives where they live. They have been threatened. People are going door to door asking them to leave. So now what happened? Following a meeting with their leaders, police have then decided that they should be dispersed from camping outside the police station. A short while ago, we saw rubber bullets as well as tear gas being used on these people who had been gathering outside the Durban Central Police Station. We are on the M4 towards Mhlanga. Police have closed off this road because of the people that are protesting, asking for protection from them outside their police station.
Zakona, I mean, we can see this is very dramatic. Do we know what the people are saying to the police officers? Some of them are shouting at police officers.
Well, they're saying they have nowhere to go. They are unsafe in their homes, and they simply are asking for protection.
We can see, in many cases, it seems the fear, the hysteria of the moment, and the person very, very upset with what's happening here.
I'm going to try and get a microphone in there because I have spoken to this lady. She was here since yesterday, and she was asking for help. Happen to us in prison. Happen to us. Happen to us. Wait, I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. That's what the world wanted. We have rights as women. We have rights as human. We have the rights. People are angry. It's now just become disorderly. I'm trying to listen to you, but you can't push me.
No, we don't push you.
Okay, let's go.
I'm just saying, you can see how the police is treating us like we are not human. We all deserve rights as human, whether we are African.
Africa leader. Look at us, they are doing the us in South Africa. Okay.
Thank you. So they had vowed to not leave the police station. They had vowed to not leave from the police station, and this is police telling them that they have to go, forcing them out of where they had been stationed since yesterday. After that meeting with police and their leaders, police told them that they should disperse within 20 minutes following that meeting. They have vowed to continue camping outside the police station, saying it's the safest place they could be. But the police are using force now to get them out of this area.
In Zakona, we can see it's a very difficult situation. We can see emotions are running very, very high there. People very angry at this, very angry at the situation in which they find themselves and the way in which they say they're being treated by police. We haven't yet heard from the police. So just to explain where we are here, this is just outside the Durban Central Police Station, obviously in Durban. Earlier today, a few days ago in fact, the March and March movement, which has been accused by its critics of being xenophobic, they say that they're marching against people who are in South Africa illegally. They said that they were warning foreign nationals to vacate their homes. You've seen the protests by this movement in Durban, particularly over the last few weeks. We've seen then this group of foreign nationals went to the area outside the police station. They said that they were looking.
I would say the group gathered here is hundreds of people, Michelle, coming from areas across Durban. Some of them spent the night here. They're saying they are heeding to a call by March and March to vacate where they stay. The deadline is looming. It's not yet to come. But as you can see, there are women here. There are children, pregnant women who came out to camp here since yesterday, as I've mentioned. Many of them saying they have been in South Africa for years. They have been running businesses here or informally trading here, and they have simply not been able to do that since those marches in the city center began. Some of them are saying they haven't been able to pay rent, they haven't been able to put food on their tables, and this is their last call for help. They are asking for police to protect them or to move them to an area where they can be safe. One of the women who has been here since yesterday, spending the night here, 8 months pregnant from the DRC. Anik, you've been here since yesterday. You are 8 months pregnant. How are you? How does the situation make you feel?
I'm not feeling nice. Yeah, my situation, the pressure was high, the sugar was high. I'm not nice.
And you came here today asking the police to help you. How are you hoping the police will help you?
I didn't ask the police nothing because the police is busy to say we must go home. Nothing I was asking the police.
You've been camping here since yesterday. You are an informal trader. What is your plan?
It's panic. The stomach is paining, the pressure was high, the sugar was high, there's no food here. I'm not eating any food, you know. Yeah. The situation is not nice.
And to anyone listening who might be able to help you, what kind of help do you need now immediately?
Where? By the hospital?
Yeah.
Nothing that was helping me. If you go, it's busy, say, you must go home, you must go to your country, you must go there to your country, you must go by the private. We don't have money to go private. We are not working. We're working outside. The Dudula is coming, is taking all my stuff. How are we going to go there by the private?
Who's telling you to stay away from the hospital?
The doctor. Is the doctor there? Doctor for the King George. I was told I don't have money to go by the private. He said, you must go home. You're coming here to do what? Yeah.
All right. So for now, you're still going to stay here?
Yeah, I was here.
Michelle, that's the story of one of the people who have been gathering here since yesterday, saying even the police are telling them to leave this area. We are still waiting to hear what police are going to say about the hundreds of people that have been gathering here since yesterday. I just want to ask my colleague to just assist us with those visuals, because as I mentioned, it's hundreds of them. Even across the way from the police station, there are people who are waiting. Some of them are saying they are asking for protection from police, but in whatever way they can be helped, whether it's for them to be moved to other areas in Durban because they simply don't feel safe where they are coming from. Some of them are coming from Durban Central. They've shut down their businesses since yesterday and are saying there are people coming to them actually to threaten them where they are, which is why they then decided that the police station may be the best place to be for them.
Zikona, this is an important question because these people say they are heeding the advice of police, right? Given the several marches that have taken place by the organization March and March, the advice from police was to vacate their premises. And it begs the question, what was the plan when police gave that advice on where these people should go?
Certainly, because they have nowhere to go. They've vacated their homes, and for them, this is the next safe, best place. I mean, to spend the night outside of a police station, sleeping on concrete, sleeping on tar, is certainly not an ideal situation, but they say they are so desperate to be safe. They are so desperate for anyone to come and help them, and they are willing to move from where they stay if they are guaranteed safety. So for now, it appears as though police are not saying anything. They don't know where to go. I was speaking to a gentleman earlier who said he's also been here since yesterday. He's closed off his shop, and this is the next best place for him to be. He says yesterday, actually, before coming here, people came to his home to threaten him, to his business, to threaten him, saying the deadline is looming. The deadline, we know, we've heard from the people here, that is the 30th of June. But even today, they are still being threatening. They're saying they are not safe, and they simply think this place is where they are best safe.
And have people told you that, you've now given us one example, Zikhona, but has anyone told you that they felt there was an imminent risk to their lives and safety?
They are fearing for their safety. They are scared of going back to where they were initially staying. They are saying that they have been threatened. They are saying they've been asked to vacate. As I've mentioned, the deadline is not, it's still far. So for them to come here, it means someone stepped on their door to say, we want you out of here. For pregnant women with their children to come out here, they're breastfeeding here, shows how desperate they are to run away, to find cover. This is the area that they said, outside this police station, they say is cover for them. So we have spoken to a number of them since this morning who say they have been threatened either at their businesses or at their homes. And for now, they simply don't know where else to go. We have not heard anyone coming from the police station to tell us as to whether they're going to address them and offer them any help. But maybe let me just grab one of the people who've been here, one of the leaders actually of the people that are gathered here. If you can just talk to us briefly. What are police saying? Have you heard anything from police?
The only thing that we heard from the police now is that they're giving us 20 minutes to leave this place. And we do not know where to go to, because now they've threatened us that on the 30th of June, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. We're going to be anything. They're going to beat us up. They're going to do everything. We are not safe. That is why we came here. And they're also chasing us out to leave. We don't know where we're going to now.
Yeah. You say they're chasing you out to leave. What has been said to you when you are being chased out to leave? Who was chasing you out?
Okay. Firstly, the march to march. They're saying we should all go back to our countries, whether you are documented or you are undocumented, which does not make sense. If you are undocumented, why don't you document them from the Home Affairs so that whatever they do wrong, that you see them doing wrong, you can arrest them. Some of us are documented, but they're still harassing us. Like me, they broke down my salon, they exposed everything. I'm documented. I grew up in this country. I studied in this country. I've got an ID in this country. But now they're telling us we should all go. I don't know. Everything is just chaos. It doesn't even just make sense. When we came here since yesterday. We've been sleeping here the whole night till this morning. But now the police is saying they're giving us 20 minutes to leave their premises. We do not know where to go to. Yesterday they took us somewhere else. I don't know where, down there by close to, I don't know, Mansell or Mansell. We almost got killed by the women that are selling there. We had to run, but we were with the police, but we had to run. We came back to this place. Now they're telling us, they're giving us 20 minutes to leave. We do not know where to go to. If we can't be protected by the police.
So are you going to still camp out here in 20 minutes
We're
time?
still going to be here. We want to know what protection they have to give us, because we need the protection. That is what we need. If we don't get the protection, they're going to kill us. This thing is very bad. They're going flat to flat, inside our flats, our businesses, harassing us just for nothing. It doesn't make sense. It's too much. We are staying here. We are not going anywhere. La silana sonka sindawo. We are not going anywhere. We want a solution. We want a protection here.
If they just here, we're gonna go there.
All right, that's the sentiment here. People are saying they are not going anywhere. They're also not moving from being outside this police station. They are not leaving South Africa. They are wanting protection, and also saying people are now going door to door, which is quite scary, going door to door, going flat to flat, demanding that they vacate.
Zikhona Chona left us there in Durban as we continue to track that story.